So, good evening everyone. I'm Dr. Nelongmin and my topic is all about organizational productivity and chart. So, here are my contents: organizational productivity, constraints on productivity, organizational chart, purpose of organizational chart, advantages and disadvantages of organizational chart. So, organizational productivity is the amount of results, output of an organization gets for a given amount of input such as labor and machinery. So, many organizations are trying to improve productivity because of stiff competition from both American and foreign organizations. There are two ways of improving productivity. So, we have to increase the amount of output without a similar increase in inputs or costs, or to decrease costs without decreasing the amount of outputs. Next slide. So, constraints of productivity. We have management limitations, employee attitudes and skills, government regulations, measuring productivity, and union rules. So, management limitations. For employees to contribute to improving productivity, they must believe that management is truly committed to this objective. All too often, employees believe that management is more interested in the next quarter's profits than in producing high-quality goods or services as efficiently as possible. Next is employee attitude and skills. So, improving productivity involves making changes. If you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. Some changes may seem relatively small, such as adding one small task to a person's job or changing the waveforms to employees. Negative attitudes towards the best level of productivity are not always associated with improvement. So, it means sa employees' attitude and skills, like maka-affect siya sa productivity sa organization. For example, maawa ka ng attitude and kay negative kayo, so maka-impact ko na siya sa organization na dili kayo nindot ng niya. Kasi syempre, yung tayo ng imuang attitude sa yung panimalay dito sa trabaho, like bad mood ka, siyempre sa in our workplace, bad mood ka muna, unahin mo na modulin mo, like for example, for signature kayo, siyempre, dako pag ranggo niya, wala ka sa mood, di ba? So, dako kayo siya ka ng impact sa then sa mga co-workers mo, for example, they have a question, gawa sila ibaw, then ikaw ay ibawan na, so dapat na positive din towards sa Then next, we have government regulations. So, in government regulations, business and other organizations are regulated in many areas. So now tayo laws of the payment of overtime wages, the provisions that must be made for disabled persons, limit on polluting the environment, minimum safety standards for goods produced to use the use of child labor. So, sa organizational productivity, so naputay na government regulations, dili mo so ang kaning overtime payment na to, dapat tayo mga balaod na set para anak din. Kaning pong sa mga disabled persons, di ba? Ato nila silang nag-aano ka ng special way at fair para sa nila o sa ato ang mga normal na po. Then napunta, siyempre, in production, di ba, napunta yung mga sa environment, makarelate na. For example, we are on food products, like, direkta na sa food products. So, we make sure na dili punta makaharm sa atong environment. Then, for the child labor, so we make sure na natin age na gano'n po, dili lang kayo para sa mga bata dapat natin kayo exact age for that, the standards of goods na itong i-produce na po na siya. So next is measuring productivity. Productivity can be improved by improving quality or improved quality is the result of reducing the amount of work or repair to the product or service. Improving productivity through improved quality means that products and services must be right the first time without increasing the input part of the operation. So, in measuring productivity, we make sure na magka-improve bila to ang di ba? Dihira at the same mag-stay put lang taana. So we set standards para magka-improve ang atong na to ang productivity. Next is the last one is the union rules. So, many union contracts specify rules for what? So task particular employees may do, hours they may work, or other restrictions on how organizations use employees. Next slide. So cost control strategies, we have we have increased output, improved methods, reduce overhead, minimize waste, regulate, install modern equipment, train and motivate employees, minimize tardiness, absenteeism, and turnover. So, in cost control strategies, so, muna ang mga usa sa mga need, mga one na mga need na to gamiton para ang atong productivity as like dito ang productivity na to ba? Dili ka magpa-uhi gani sa technology. Ako na isang delay. So, productivity improves when the department or organization can do as much work at lower cost or when output rises without cost increase. When starting a cost improvement approach to productivity, the supervisor must know what the costs are. Diba? So, dire-dire mo na sila mga cost control. So, increase output. Be sure that employees are working up to their potential. Diba? Sa kita, as for example, we are a supervisor or a manager, we make sure na ang employees kay motivated nila sila, then make sure na ang ilang skills sa level nila or ang ilang skills nila, we make sure na ang potential galing nila on the top niya, ilang i-give ang ilang tanan niya, effort nila through that kay supre, di ba? So, kita we make sure po niya, motivated sila, then we treat them fairly. Di na ito abusuhon, ang kailangan po, di ba? Like, di mo taga too much workload, like that. Then, improve methods. Less stressful to do more with a limited amount of resources is to improve methods. Supervisors or managers should constantly look for ways to improve methods. Sa kanipon, if sibaw ta, magalisod ang employee, so we make sure na ato silang tagaan ng mga methods na mapadali na lang. Kaya kita, syempre, iba naman ta kung sa ang kanang ilang work na gitrabaho. So ato sila tagaan mga methods the way na ma-improve ang ilang palay. For example, ato sila hintan nga kanino yung aming buhaton, dili kani like that. Feedback kumbaga. Next, reduce overhead. So, overhead includes such things like rent, utilities, staff support, company cafeteria, janitorial services, and other indirect expenses. Expenses not directly related to producing goods and services. So, para dito ang productivity, we make sure na dili kay nato we make sure comfortable na ang mga employees, di ba? Like, sila yung mga support. For example, sa janitorial services na mo para nila. Like that, hindi na sila ang mag-iong para libre-libre. Sa ilang mga desk row, kanang siguro okay nila. Pero, sa kanang mga hall na like, nakikita yung mga pangitawag na mga tao para then minimize waste. Waste occurs in all kinds of operations, di ba? For example, a factory may create a lot of waste through poor manufacturing processes and poor material handling. So, more sa factory, and also sa office, may too many photocopies or needlessly long proposals contributing to more to landfills than company profits. Now, like sa inanan namin, we make sure na ato yung minimal ang atong wasteful life. Sa katawin sa factory like, di ba? Ang create og daghan nga kasi sa waste na dili siya makaayo sa we make sure na atong workplace is limpyo po siya. Next is regulate basically regulate for the level of the workflow. So we make sure nga atong tagaan ka ng nanugod ka na for example, overtime ang usa ka employee, we make sure nga bayad siya sa saktong ano kay syempre. Ano mo na niya? Need na niya. Syempre, nag-overtime siya for that extra money. Then next, install modern equipment. So we make sure na diligent updated ang atong mga machines, di ba? Para productive good ang mga employees na next is train and motivate employees. So we make sure po na sila yung training and motivate po natin sila para at least moment na nara sila ng job or experience, di ba? So kapag experience nilang gusto, mo atong yan. Then minimize tardiness, absenteeism, and turnover. So we make sure na dili sila magbalin-balin o kanang ato yung panikamutan kaya mo stay sila na company. Like that. Next. So, organizational chart. Organizational charts are the graphical representation of what? Organization structure. It shows the organizational relationships and activities within the organization. Next slide. And next. So, purpose of organizational chart. Okay, number 1. So, shows who is responsible for decision making. Investors need to understand who makes up for the executive team of any organization. The type of information can reassure them about the likelihood of success, whether they should get behind it. So, we make sure na sa mga investors, for example na tayo mga visitors sa company, investors sila, then they want to know who is the person behind it na kinsa ilang ang idulon. So, mo nilang tanaw na organizational chart. Next. Allows everyone to understand the chain of command. In organizations, large and small, there needs to be sense of predictable order and cooperation. This is achieved when everyone understands the hierarchy of authority. Without it, employees may be less inclined to take direction, leverage, relationship, and seek other types of favors. So, ang ang purpose niya is makatabang siya sa whole good nga within that organization. Like sa employees, then masabtan po nila kung saan ka ng process ganit, kung saan akay nilang unang matulon before any, like that. So, naman din yung process kung magpapirma ka, waging ka ng tao before any tao. 3. Allows employees to get known to each other. So, inamin po, like, naibawan sa mga employees kung kinsa nilang hindi di ba? Like, kinsa nilang tulon, then makailan po sila ay, mo din niya kung boss. Mas naman. Like that. Next, allows everyone to balik kami. So, dali lang tayo. So, sa 3 it helps new hires to get to know fellow employees. So, for example, ikaw, bago ka sa company, like, syempre, mo unang pangitawag dyan, ang organizational chart. Kaya kung may purpose na, makatabang mo na nito, kinsin mo ang idulon, kung bago ka ma-hire. Next, 4 is help people understand how changes within the company impacts them. So, kaya po natin mga visitors sa kung sa may ibinibigay sa may bawal po na nila nga changes sa like, bago atong boss karon sa may di ba? Like that, no purpose niya even ang employees mo adjust po na sila sa po. And the last one, an organizational chart is great way to communicate your brand. So, how can you share the way ma-communicate within that organization? So, what are mga advantages sa organizational chart? So, defines relationship, dual reporting relationship, and overlapping positions of life, helps to identify the limit of authority, improves communication, provides clues to lines of promotions. Outsiders can easily identify and understand the structure of organization. Guides every new employee in understanding how their positions fit to the organization. So, sa pagkakulong nga guys, nga muna yung purpose sa organization like mga outsiders like di ba sila yung mga doon simple rin kayo organization ka sa mga po niya yung disadvantages points in formal relationship if not really defined may lead to misleading influences so we make sure po na po ang organizational chart is ano siya sakto, di ba? Dili po siya updated. For example, karon bago ato president sa CTU na bago po natin ibutang, kaya siyempre, atong dami ibutang, like, wala naman siya, wala iba, wala siya din, wala mo mislead siya mga information na kanina information importante lang para sa bago mag-handle sa within an organization, dapat siya rin makanisip ito. Dili itong daan na so we make sure na it's not outdated. Fail to show how much authority an individual can exercise and how far he is responsible. So, may bawal po nga nato na, for example, siya so normal employee din, di ba? No, that like that. Di po ta ano po sa ilang then di ba po sila dapat kung sa ilang responsibility within that. Okay, that would be all. Thank you.